Good morning, friends. Today, I feel myself very fortunate. I'll tell you why. Because a friend of mine was asking me to help him in publishing his book. Since I have authored 10 books and they're internationally published, so today I thought I will give a short talk. I'll talk to you on authors and publishers. I'm singularly blessed, let me tell you, my friends, that I have a friend named Pan Colon Sandhu. She's California based. Besides a professional in a medical field, she is a CEO of a publishing agency called Asrap Publications. Now, there's a huge publication, though California based, but it's operating all over the Middle East and the Far East countries. Main infrastructure in Singapore. I don't know what she liked, that she becomes the single most reason to make me an author and take me to this pedestal of publishing 10 books internationally published. Thank you very much, Pam, if you are hearing. But notwithstanding, today I will talk to you regarding the relationship between the authors and publishers. Not everybody is so fortunate like me. A lively, acerbic exchange of views on the relationship between authors and publishers, and has been going on from time eternal. There has been a great amount of push and pull, and a relationship where both are fighting to get little extra benefit or little more money. My friend, I am both an author and very closely connected to these publishing houses, you see, after having published so many books. And even Penguins also, I have my first books were published by them. And there's so much of correspondence I've taken between them, meeting them, you see. I have not the slightest doubt in saying that the many Indian publishers especially, they do not give their authors either money owed to them in royalties, nor the respect due to them as people who make publishing a profitable business. My friends, my audiences, they may not know that the authors are rarely entitled to more than 10 to 12% of the price of the books. Usually, it is between 5 to 10%. And if you are a naive or you are attempting for the first time, then you get even less than 2%. Many publishers, I know them, they do not pay a single paisa of what is due to their authors. They do not render accounts of their earnings and think that authors should be content to see their names in print. That's it. Very unfortunate. There are quite a few of this tribe who instead of paying authors royalties, actually charge them the cost of printing in advance. Plenty of them. And make them buy their own, the copies of their own books. They have got to place an order. Now this is a very difficult and a strange relationship. Some even render false accounts and compel authors to buy unsold stocks. Irony. And most of the authors, they've got the piles of their own books bought from the publishers and they're stocked in their houses and ultimately doing free distribution. A big discouragement to any author or anybody attempts to write. If provoked, sometimes, you see, I can furnish names of these publishing houses or these publishing organizations. But I will not do so, at least because I don't want to get involved in any kind of litigation and a fight. Better to continue writing good things. All in this talk of mine, and make it more easier, all I request publishers to do it is to examine their own conscience and ask themselves if they are being fair to their authors. So there is more encouragement for people to write. I do not consider, my friend, people who pay for the publications of their books merely to give them away as presents to their friends as being authors in the proper sense of the term. No way. An author is one who lives on his writing, unlike me. I don't live on my writing. I'm basically a soldier. God has been kind. I'm reasoning well enough. I do it as my hobby, as my passion. So such authors who live on their writings, my friend, to deprive them of his due is nothing but robbery. My dear friend, I've talked about Major Ravindran Vasudevan. Besides being a successful entrepreneur, to a world-class distributor. And what that distributor does, he lifts his books, entire stocks of the books, and the percentage of the royalties in one transaction they are negotiated and agreed upon. My friend, I simply want to tell and request by just my talk that I and authors like me pray that we get our meager royalties is spread over the years in time. We who generate books get the smallest share of the lolly, and it's almost nothing. The biggest demotivation for anyone attempting writing, unless you are an established author and you are very well connected and there are people to refer you, publishers, distributors, and bookshops owners, they are the biggest beneficiaries, and they divide the rest of the loot between them. Yeah, give it a thought. Is it fair? Not at all. You all must buy books, especially of the new authors, because they come out with the new ideas, and there is no motivation if they get remuneration and reward of their good work and hard work, and of course recognition comes automatically. Thank you very much.